All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. We are starting some 4 minutes late. Okay, normally we'll still wait for people to join in for like 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, so we are still very much in time. All right, just give me 1 minute, and then by 8:05, we'll kick the ball rolling. So good morning once again. Right, I think we can go ahead with the session this morning. Oh, happy new month to every one of us. Welcome to the month of March. I believe it's going to be another beautiful, 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 beautiful month for all of us here. All right. Yesterday was a beautiful trading day. I know some people were on the other side. And for those who joined the live session yesterday afternoon, I did say to us that although market didn't move so much well in around that 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. that, but then it will be a good one to hold your trade, to hold your trade as you would later realize. Maybe we will take those all the testimonies, like I would like to say, in the afternoon. But then this morning, quickly, let's look at how the market has fared, and then let's see how we can position ourselves to make money in the market this morning. But is a new month, is a new month, and I believe all those very high impact news will feel this month for us to also take advantage. If you missed any last month, of course, this month affords you the opportunity of having uh a kind of a recovery of the opportunity missed. Okay, so quickly, let me go to Forest Factory and then let's see how the markets fared so far this week. All right. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. You held the trade. That's a beautiful one. That's a beautiful one. All right. Okay. Okay, I believe you can all see my screen now. If you look at it on Monday, you will see that we had no high impact news except for the medium impact news that came from the US zone and the Eurozone, the new home sales, and then the ECB President Lagarde speaks. Okay, and then on Tuesday we had durable goods orders which came out negative for the dollar. Even the consumer confidence also came out negative for the dollar. Yet on Tuesday, we saw that dollar soared, the dollar soared higher on Tuesday, and I know it became a kind of a concern to some traders. Now, how could the news come out bad for the dollar, yet dollar still went up stronger against some other instruments. Okay, and then okay. And then we went ahead on Wednesday to see the prelim GDP, and then news from the New Zealand region also came out. And but on Thursday, yesterday we had as a matter of fact, I was saying to us the other day, I said what traders and people are actually waiting for. Uh, it was the core PCE price index that was to be released. Okay. Eventually it came out not disappointing because it really drove in that volatility expected yesterday. And I maybe by the time we'll do the CPI and all the major iron partners this time around, we will perhaps substitute them for the 3:30 session so that people can take advantage of it. All right. So I wish we did a live session on it yesterday. A whole lot of people will have made good money. A whole lot of people will have made good money. All right. So, but then yesterday, uh yesterday market moved the way it did yesterday. Market moved the way it did yesterday. And then today being the first of the new month, okay. And the high impact news we have are high impact news, but they do not worth holding a live session on. Actually, they are high impact news, but they do not worth holding a live session on. So, but then they will still move the market. The secret is go on lower time frame to engage them. You will see the movement, some movements on lower time frame, and especially if you are the type that loves trading indices market, you could still take advantage of those little movements. All right. That is for the market. So today we are expecting at 4 p.m. we are expecting the manufacturing PMI, and then of course the revised UOM or consumer sentiment this afternoon. And perhaps since we will hold live session, I want to stay till that time. I want to stay till that time so that we can also take advantage of this session. Since I'll be on here by 3 p.m. Preparing for the 3:30 opening session, and then we might just want to drive further and wait till 4 p.m. All right, so that we can both take, or rather take advantage of the market. Okay, let's look at yesterday. What really drove the volatility? The PCE, the PCE, the personal consumer expenditure. Actually, it came out, you can see that it came out flat. It came out flat. But then when you have the actual coming out the same as forecast, the fundamental orientation is that it is still a buy sentiment, right? The fundamental orientation is that it is still a buy sentiment. But then what drove in the initial weakness we saw in dollar, because we'll go back to US to the chart, we saw that somehow overnight it seemed that US dollar tried to weigh in some weight, all right? But then we saw that I was saying yesterday somewhere, not on the air, I was saying somewhere yesterday, I said, although the PCE would likely show that inflation is still very much in the economy. All right, the data that came out showed that inflation could off a bit, but it is still way ahead, above the target mark. The target mark rather of 2%. All right, so it was still an evidence that okay, the Federal Reserve will still keep interest rates high at the present rate, although not increasing it. Okay, not increasing it. So oh, okay. So I was saying to people where I was yesterday, I said yes, people are expecting that the news will still favor the dollar, and that might not really driving that kind of volatility in favor of the. Let's go to the chart and let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. This is what I'm talking about. Now look at it. Look at the dollar index. Look at that index. Yesterday when the news came out, this 2:30 at 2:30 yesterday. Look at it. When the news came out, I mentioned I said yes. People will not be disappointed that the news came out in favor of the dollar. Okay, so that might not really driving that kind of volatility, but then that was just a pure sentiment, because what really took dollar down wasn't the fact that the news came out good, all right, but the consumer claim, sorry, unemployment claims showed that more people fight for unemployment, and then it threw the dollar down the road. Okay, so whatever the case is, I believe some of us took advantage of the market, but overnight, dollar seemed to do the recovery. Someone seemed to do the recovery of the ocean. So look at it. So maybe we begin with dollar index this morning, and then it went back to test the verified resistance. I will say this over and over. For those, well, I do not pitch my tent with any position actually, because I would always say something that there are people that love trading fundamentals. They don't do anything technicals. They just wait for news. There are people that love trading technicals. They don't wait for fundamentals. But hey, why do I need to pick any side? If I can make money from fundamental, and I can also make money from technicals. Now, look at it here now. 2 days ago, price got to this verified resistance. It was only proper for anyone to go in for a sell. If you are going to stay so long in the market, leave your trade going for a sell, leave it. Fundamental will come and it will go. The impact will be driven to the market, but then it will win at the end of the day. So your trade, that the secret is having good capital to hold your trade, right? Now it got to the verified supports, gave us this pin bar. Look at what it does. This hammer confirmed, kept going up, went back to this verified resistance. Okay. Now, if one has taken a sell on this trade, you can take your sell. Just technically speaking now, you can take your sell, allow it to run, actually. Allow it to run, but I know most of us here are intraday traders. Okay, we don't like leaving trade overnight, which is okay, which is all right. Okay, so but then let's look at us taking a position, because here at least this this week support we are seeing on 30 minutes time frame, price we still try to trade in between this zone, this week support and verify the resistance here. Okay, but this is what I'm going to do for us. This is what I'm going to do for us. I'm going to ask us to prepare for, because I will have told you to take, prepare for a buy limit around this region. But then how many people would that give me? Let me see it. Yeah, 13 pips. Okay. Now I've said you should just prepare for a buy limit and a sell limit, actually. So just prepare for a buy limit around this region. Okay. Around the region of 103.989, 103.989. Prepare for a buy limit, and you can take it up all the way to the verified resistance again. And let's take a yes, around 104.120. If you go in at 103.9989, take a profit at 104.120, and you can, let me say it again, 103.989 as a buy limit, take your profit at 104.120, and do the converse when it comes to the sell trade. Go in for a sell limit at 104.120 and look at taking your profit at 103.989. 103.989. Okay. And for those who love to trade clear breakout, what you just do, what you need to capture that will be your stop orders. Your stop orders. If you want breakout, trading breakout, you use your stop orders to trade breakout. All right. So if you are the one that you are waiting for a breakout, you can just go for it. If you are waiting for a sell, just go for a sell stop. Wait for price to conveniently break this 38.2 fib level right here. Okay. So wait for a sell stop there at 103.903. 103.903. Going for a sell stop there, and then take it all the way. The first your first TP will be this is 1.8 fib level at 103.773, and your second TP will be 103.613. So your first TP will be 103.773, and your second TP, I believe this is not confusing. I'm trying to give us robust entries here. All right. So your second TP at 103.613. Okay, and then if you are waiting for a breakout on the buy side, if you are waiting for a breakout on the buy side, you just wait and allow price to break above. Let price conveniently break above. Let's conveniently break above 104.233. So you've got to be patient here. 104.233. Let price break above it and take your profits right at 104.395. 104.395. So let me repeat everything I've said here. I said do a limit order first to capture price trading in between this weak support and verified resistance. I said do a buy limit at 103.989, take your profit at 104.120. And then I said do the converse for a sell limit. Go in for a sell limit here, set a sell limit at 104.120, and then take a profit at 103.989. And I said for those who love to trade breakout, you might just disregard these limit orders and wait for price to conveniently break below 103. That will be a buy stop now, not a buy limit. I mean a sell stop now, not a sell limit at 103.903. 103.903, and let's look at taking our first profit at 103.773, and once price breaks further below, take a profit, the second profit at 103.613. 103.613. And I said for those on the buy side who wants to trade the breakout, allow price to break above 104.233, 104.233, and let's take our profit at 104.395. Okay, I believe that is good as well. Okay, so let's go to Euro USD. Let's go to Euro USD. Now, if you look at it now, Euro traders eventually bearish against the dollar yesterday. Against the dollar yesterday, eventually, it traded bearish against the dollar yesterday. And if you look at it, the initial surge that we saw, initial surge that we saw yesterday around this time, okay, all the gain it made, it lost it. It lost it because the dollar still pushed stronger against this against euro. Okay, and if you look at it, the possibility, however, is still high for euro to still push up to trade towards the 70 period, which is the overbought region. But if you look at what is happening, what I'm going to do for us on Euro USD, right, is that I'm going to give you stop orders, buy stop and sell stop, actually. Okay, buy stop and sell stop. Although with what I would always tell us, you can see that price has been respecting this proven support over and over. Price has been respecting this proven support over and over. He respected it here, respected it here, respected it here. Okay, so if anyone had taken a buy trade and you have left it, you will have seen that price will still keep going. The only thing is just that when it comes to the period of fundamental, I just want to be careful. If you are already in good money, just take a profit so that fundamentals will not mess up this setup and arrangement. Okay, but yes, Euro USD technically speaking is still heading upward. It's still heading north. It is heading north this morning. So let's look at what we to do to take advantage of these upward and northward move on Euro USD. Okay, just allow price to conveniently break above. Allow price to conveniently break above 108.324, 108.324, 108. Sorry, I'm calling the wrong thing. 1.08324, 1.08324, 1.08324. Allow price to break above it, and then let's look at taking our profit right at the verified resistance at 1.08513. 1.08513. 1.08513. Okay, if it left to me, I would just love to just trade in between this promised support and this verified resistance here, just using my limit orders by my buy limit and sell limits. But then I understand it at the state of things. Okay, so for a sell trade, should price do otherwise, for a sell trade, I'll just tell us to go in below this. Let's just go in for a sell stop below this proven support at 1.07892, 1.07892, and let's look at us taking our profit at 1.07646. I said, let me say it again. I said going for a sell stop at 1.07892, 1.07892, and let's look at taking our profit at 1.07646. Okay, that is for Euro USD this morning. Okay, you can see what happened to USD JPY. Can see what happened to USD JPY. Okay, initially, the US dollar plummeted against the Japanese yen, losing ground based on the data that came out to weaken it. But however, inflation is still very much in the economy. I remember it was last year I was doing an explanation, and I said something. Okay, I said something. Please, okay, it's like my screen has gone off. Just hold on. Let me share my screen again. 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Let me share my screen again. But why doing that? I was going to say something. I said I remember last year when we had one high impact news. It was a CPI data, actually. It was a CPI data. And then the way it felt, right? The way it felt, it came out negative. It showed that inflation was reducing, right? And then the initial stuff that we saw was that dollar became weak. But then traders and people eventually digested the news, and they realized that no, that They realize, let me please hold on for my screen, please. Okay. Okay, I think it's back up here. Okay, please, can you please indicate if you can see my screen, please? Please let me know if you can see my screen. All right, thank you. Thank you. So, okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so I was saying when the news came out, the data came out negative, showing that inflation has reduced. But when the data eventually became digested, people realized that what's the difference between 6 and 7? When the target, the inflation target is 2%. When data came out, it showed that inflation has reduced to 4.7%. It is still way ahead of the target mark. You understand? So people have to eventually go in favor of the dollar, and that's what happened here as well. Although inflation is cooling based on the data that came from the PCE, but the inflation is still very much ahead, way ahead of the 2% target. Okay, so dollar became strong again and it's still pushing upward this morning. I just said that just to say that we will still see dollar at least trading towards this proving resistance here on 1 hour time frame. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to ask us to prepare for a buy. Let's do a buy at 150.554. 150.554. Let's do a buy at 150.554. Let's do a buy at 150.554, and then let's take our profit. Let's take our profit at 150.808. 150.808. 150.808. Now, if you look at it here, this has been the consolidating point for price, so making it a proven resistance that it has gone over and over, and this has been established that this is a resistance that you can trust actually. So meaning that once price trades up to this region, please get set to go for a sell. At least you can still make some money from, okay, like about 45 pips. You can still take some 45 pips on sell trade. On sell trade, you can still take, if you look at it, this forms a support region where price would always get to for the sell trade. So I'm saying that you can still you can look at you taking a sell from 150.808. Take a sell from 150.08. So that it will not be confusing. Let me say it again to make it clear. I said going for a buy stop at 150.554. Take your profit at 150.808. But since price is going to trade again to this proving resistance, let us look at us taking advantage of a sell. That means that you can as well set a sell limit at 150.808. Set a sell limit at 150.808, and let's look at us taking our profit around the region of, okay, 150.481. 150.481. Let me say it again. Go for a buy stop at 150.554 and take your profit at 150.808. A buy stop at 150.554 and take your profit at 150.808. Then look at you taking advantage of a sell trade by using or setting a sell limit right at 150.808, and you can look at taking your profit all the way because price has always consolidated around this region. So you can look at taking your profit around this region of anywhere around 150.475. It may not be 475, it will be 465, 485, anywhere around that region. But look at taking your profit around price level 150.475. I believe that is clear. That is for USD USD JPY this morning. Okay, so let's look at GBP USD, and then I think we should consider GBP JPY as well. Okay, let's look at GBP USD this morning. All the gain that GU made initially yesterday is lost to the stronger USD. Okay, But this morning, if you look at the setup here, if you look at the setup here, price has the potential of trading back up north. It has the potential of trading back up north. The moment it this verified support, like it did here, how many days ago on the 22nd of February, it did here, if the verified support shot up again, and since then it wasn't able to get so low until 2 days ago when it tried to uphold this support region again. Then it went up north again. Yesterday it went up north, however it was thrown down before getting to the proving resistance. Now this morning as well, it has touched the lane, the verified support lane, and it has begun to make its way up north again. So what do we do? Because if you look at it here now, price is trying to trade up north. Right? Yes, there is still room for it. It has enough room for it to still go up all the way, up all the way. So I'm going to ask us to do this for ourselves, for our buy trade on USD card. Just sorry, GBP USD. Allow price to trade above 1.26. Coming. Allow price to trade above 1.26514. 1.26514. Let price trade above 1.26514, and you can look at taking your profit at 1.26792. 1.26792. 1.26792. Okay, and that would be a good one. That would be a good one. Just like I said for USDJPY, you can see that price has been doing this, has been respecting this proving resistance. All right, but then you can see this feeble contour down here, which is also serving as a layer of resistance, a dynamic one, that will not allow price to really look at it here now. Look at it here. Price didn't even get to this proving resistance before being sent down. Although, remember, we've always told you, take it as a zone. Take it as a zone, not as a line. All right. So when price got to this support resistance zone, it was rejected and vividly serving as the immediate hindrance is actually this trend line, which is serving as a dynamic resistance. Okay. So meaning that where you will see the initial resistance here will be this trend line here. Trend line even before price get to this to this proving support. Okay, so what will happen is this: once you take a profit around this region, please, once price starts selling anywhere from this region, let me mark it. Anywhere from this region, once price starts selling anywhere from this region that I just marked, okay, anywhere from this region, what price level is that? And anywhere from 1.26844, look out for a sell trade. Anywhere from 1.26844, please look out for a sell trade. But then our buy stop here, we are setting a buy stop on GU at 1.26514, and we are taking our profit at 1.26792. Okay, I said to us that this zone is a resistance zone. Price can start selling anywhere. Let me extend the coverage so that it's not just at the proving resistance that you expect to say anywhere from this region marked blue. Anywhere from this region marked blue, all right, is a sell zone. Anywhere from this region is a sell zone. Anywhere from this region is a sell zone. I believe that is good as well. Okay. Okay, where are my people that always say I'm always talking too fast? I'm not fast this morning, right? I'm not fast this morning. Okay, maybe because we are always trying to target the opening session, a kind of volatility session in the afternoon. That's why I always talk fast like a spot analyst. Okay. All right. Um, that is for this one. Okay, that's for this one. Quickly, as I said, I should consider GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Oh my God. So let's just take the style as it comes. So at least the main gist is for us to make money in the market. All right. So let's consider GBP JPY. GBP JPY. So where's my GBP JPY? All right. Look at GBP JPY this morning. Yesterday, the Great Britain pound plummeted against the Japanese yen. All right, but just like dollar did to it, it has begun to recover and to go in strength. And if you look at it, there is enough room for it to still trade up north. Yeah, there's enough room for it to still up north. But definitely there is a layer of resistance around this region. There's a layer of resistance around this region. If you check it on 30 minutes time frame, it will be vivid here. Let me put it there. Okay. Okay. Just like I said, there is a what was it called? Uh resistance here to price. Price is trying to break above 8. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's look at us. So because price can still trade up to this stone cold resistance. So if price break above 190.110, 190.110, let's look at us going in for a buy. So let me I just caught Mr. Joshua Chipwe came here this morning now. XAUSD it's all right. It's all right. You don't have to lay your heads in one basket. XAUSD is not the balance for our for reality. You just call it gold. Gold is gold. Mr. Joshua, okay, we'll go to gold this morning. Don't worry. After this, we go to gold. All right. So once price trades above 190.110, please go in for your buy trade on this instrument and look at taking your profit at 190.281, 190.281. And if it breaks further, please go follow it. If it breaks above the resistance, follow it again, follow it and make profit because price is trying to trade up north to this verified resistance here. Okay, price trying to trade up north to this verified resistance. Once it breaks this strong resistance, please go ahead. Nothing stops you. Take more profit from it. Milk it very well. Squeeze the juice out of this trade this morning. Then for a sell trade on GBP JPY, let's look at us going below 189.769. 189.769. 189.769. Let's take a sell at 189.769. And your first TP will be price level 189.420, 189.420, 189.420, while your TP2 will be price level 189.092, 189.092, 189.092. Hope we got it very well. Okay, that is for GBP JPY. Let's go to gold in the balance of Mr. Joshua. Let's check XAUSD. Okay. I said to us yesterday, how many of us held our trades yesterday and we made the money? Okay. Mr. Adigbemigo, I just let JPY. Is it JPY? Yes, I just let JPY. And as I mentioned it over and over, I can't go back. Oh, so let's go for the rest of. Okay, let's go for the. I know some people got it. They will drop it for you. Okay, they will drop it for you. Some people got it. They will drop it for you. So let us not drive backward. Okay. So for gold this morning, uh, let's look at us. Let's look at us going in for a buy if price trades conveniently above 2053. 2053.46, 2053.46, and we can just look at taking profits around this proving resistance. It is approaching the overbought region actually because it went up very well yesterday. Even with dollar trying to recover strength yesterday, dollar didn't really do much. That dollar didn't, and this is the case of what I said to us the other day. That normally, on Tuesday we expected gold to buy when the news came out negative for the dollar, but instead gold sold that day while dollar went up. And I remember I said to us during live session, I said there are times that dollar will buy gold would also buy. Okay, so it is not a what's it called, 100% rule that anytime dollar is weak, gold should buy, or anytime dollar is strong, gold should be weak. It is not every time. Okay, there are other factors that can influence the direction and the dimension of things in the market. All right, so but let's look at us going in for a buy on gold. It should price trade above 2053. Okay, 2053 point 2053.46, and let's take profit. Let's profit at 2062.38. A buy at 2053.46 and the TP at 2062.38. Okay. Meanwhile, I've not lost the sense of my limit orders, because I'm looking at what price is doing, and price might want to do it. My price might want to do it here, trading between these proving support and the immediate resistance that we are seeing here. Okay, so I'm going to do this for our sell trade. Let me see our sell trade. Let me see it on lower time frame. Okay, okay. So I'm going to ask us to do a sell. I'm going to ask us to do a sell on gold. Okay, ask us to do a sell on gold. Firstly, if price trade below, come in. Let me see the setup and say how many pips that will afford us. It's more though. All right. Now now the two setups I'm going to give you. All right, is number one. Number one, please. The first one, should gold continue and trade and test this untested resistance around this region here. I'm not saying you should go. I'm not saying you should go in for instant. Don't set a sell limit. But once price starts selling here, go for instant sell. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. I know there's power in repetition. Once price trades up to this untested resistance, don't set a sell limit yet. Do not set a sell limit. But once price starts selling, please follow the sell. It's going to sell down to this support region, right? It's going to sell down to this support region here. Okay, but for a sell stop, let's just prepare for a sell stop at 2043.21 and just take your profit. Use good volume, you make money actually. And let's look at taking profit as 2040 at 2040.54. It's a tight one, 2040.54. Go. Okay, okay. All right, yeah. So your TP1 will be 2040.54, and your TP2 will be 2037.92. Your TP2 will be 2037.92. Let me say it again. A sell stop at 2043.21, your TP1 at 2040.54, and your TP2 at 2037.92. 2037.92. Okay, I believe that is good as well. Quickly, let's consider oil. Let's look at oil this morning. Now, if you look at what oil has been doing so far, you would have realized that this wayward move has been the inconsistency in terms of what's got strength in demand for oil. Now, over and over for the past how many days or weeks now, the US have shown that they have more oil in inventory, showing that the demand for oil has been weak. All right, the demand for oil has been weak a bit. That does not mean that there hasn't been demand. As a matter of fact, we saw that we saw that people even took advantage of the momentary weakness in dollar, right, to make purchase of oil, Okay. No, you have been unjust to Mr. Kelechi Wogu or Madam, or you have been unjust to. Did you see how many minutes I spent on gold? I'm not fast to, and you don't need to take all the entries now. You don't need to take all the entries. I took my time on gold very well. I repeated it over and over. Okay, so you won't you should not say that too. All right. So I was saying I was I, I was saying that if you look at oil, when when dollar had the momentary weakness, especially from the middle of February, all right, from the middle of February, dollar became weak. So oil also rallied because people took advantage to buy oil at that lower dollar price. Do we understand? Because anytime dollar is so strong, it discourages demand, especially demand from holders of other currency. Okay, and then the other thing has been that Chinese is still trying to recover and then to get back fully on our 2 feet. On our 2 feet. So being the largest importer of oil, it has also waging some impact on oil. All right. So, and then the OPEC Plus nations are saying they still want to engage in voluntary cuts, and that has been one of the things that has sustained the price of oil in terms of strength. Okay, they are saying that they are looking at voluntary supply cut in supply even to the end of this year, meaning that a tightened supply will bring about the kind of scarcity which we eventually initiate a kind of demand to make the price of oil to go up. And that has been what has been happening here. That's what has been happening here on on um oil. But whatever the case is, oil is much more fundamental driven than technicals. Okay, so let's look at how we can do this on oil. Let's look how we can do this on oil. So on oil this morning, we're going to look at us going in for a buy on oil. Should buy price trade above? Should price trade above? Okay. 82, 82.44. 82.44. Let's look at us going for a buy at 82.44. And we take our profit at 82.71. 82.71. Going for a buy at 82.44. Take your profit at 82.71. A buy on oil at 82.44. And let's take our profit at 82.71. For a sell trade, let's just wait for price to trade below 81.86, and let's take our profit at 81.63. Let me take it again. For oil, we go in at 82.44. 82.44. Let's go in for a buy trade at 82.44, and we take our profit at 82.71. For a sell trade, we go in at 81.86, and let's take our profit at 81.63. You use good volume, you make good money on oil actually. So for the last time, take it 82.44 as a buy stop, 82.44, and then your TP at 82.71. For a sell trade, 81.86, and your TP at 81.63. Okay, let's go to the world of indices and let's see how the market fared. Okay, how many of us held our trade yesterday? Yesterday during live session, I think later the buy triggered and it went up all the way. I remember I was telling somebody, I said, leave this trade, it will go up. It will go up. And it went up all the way, up all the way, up all the way, up all the way. Yes, and that's it. It went up all the way. Okay, now if you consider it on daily time frame, Mr. Kabiri, it was good. You consider it all the way. Now, price has got back to this ISI here. Let me remove all this my horizontal line. Okay. Now, so look, if you consider it here on daily time frame, price is back. In fact, price is back. In fact, it has even gone above the ISI that it has made. So it is only normal and proper for one to expect a kind of retracement. It is proper for one to expect a kind of retracement. However, the setup this on a daily time frame. Now it is beginning to give us, it has not fully formed it right here, but it's beginning to give us a kind of a reversal signal here. all right, that okay, it is proper, one should expect a kind of retracement on US 100 this morning. Okay, that one should expect a kind of retracement on US 100 this morning, but then don't be caught in the web. What we're going to do is that we will prepare. Let us set some entries, buy stop and sell stop for it. Buy stop and sell stop for it. You will make money on US 100 today. Either way, you will make money on US 100. That I'm very sure. Either way, if it keeps going higher, it's going to be to your advantage. Can you see that there is no resistance in sight, at least on 1 hour time frame? There is no other resistance in sight. So it is a very, very tricky stuff to go for instant buy. You understand? Because there is no resistance in size at the moment. Do we understand now? So all you just need to do is give yourself some distance. Don't go for instant buy so that the police will not catch you. All right. Just allow price. Just allow price. Let's allow price to conveniently break above 18221.62. 18221.62. Let's allow price to conveniently break above it. Okay. It's a way of what's it called? Being careful. Okay. 18221.62. 18221.62 for your buy stop. And you can look at taking your profit at 18327.90. 18327.90. Okay. Then for a sell stop, let's look at what's going for a sell at 18099. The initial I'm going to give you 18099.17. 18099.17. And then your first TP would be 18059.90. This will give you good money. Oh. It will give you good money. This is about 40 pips. Yeah, this is about 40 pips. All right. So your sell trade, go in for a sell stop at 18099.17 and take a profit at 18059.90. 18099.17 and take a profit at 18059.90. Your buy stop at 18221.62 and your TP at 18327.90. Let me take it again. For those who wouldn't get it, your buy stop at 18221.62. I made it a bit distance from the current price level so that it should not trigger and then start going, because this is a new high. So it is expected that one is careful, because when you have a new high, you should allow price should normally retrace. Okay, price should normally retrace. Okay, so price should normally retrace 18221.62 and your TP at 18327.90. For your sell trade, 18099.17, 18099.17, and your TP at 18059.90. I might be wrong, but I'm with the BS this morning. At least this morning, price can still go up not, but at least we should expect some retracement this morning. So I'm with the BS this morning. 18099.17 and your TP at 18059.90. That's for US 100. So for US 30, okay. Now US 30 this morning is already giving us a sell signal. And if you have not gone for any instant sell, you understand? If you have not gone for any instant, this is a sell signal here. Okay. This is a sell signal here. If you have not going for an instant sell, you might just want to be patient and just go for a sell trade. Go for a sell trade at 39047. 39047. Go for your sell trade at 39047. Let me see it here. Okay. Okay, go in for your sell trade. This is a sell trade. If I were you, I would just go in for a sell and leave my trade and hold it. All right. I will leave it and hold the trade. Okay, it should give me profit, it should go back up, give me for it, go back up, but it's doing good sales. It has verified, it has verified resistance and then it has gone back to this region again. And look at it here. Look at it here. It has given an inverted hammer right here, inverted hammer right here. And in 3 minutes time, this candle is going to be confirmed. It's going to be confirmed that it has changed direction, heading towards south. Okay, it's heading towards south. So what should one do? What should one do? Prepare for a sell trade. Prepare for a sell trade. Prepare for a sell trade. But we want to be careful. We want to be careful. In 2 minutes time, this particular candle will be confirmed as a sell trade. You remember, once you have inverted hammer at resistance, and the next candle is a bearish candle that closes below it, it is a confirmation that this is changing direction towards the opposite, towards the sell region. So you might want to prepare for a sell. Okay, I want to prepare for a sell in 2 minutes. Okay, all right. Of course, and you can see it here now, the double top, that is time for a sell on it. But for those who love to be careful, no wala, just going for it, let your entry be 39047. 39047. Take your profit at 39028, 39028, 39028, and then once it breaks, just keep following the sell, at least before you have any major resistance, major support rather, or hindrance. It will be around this region. It will be around price region of around this region 39008. Around 39008 region will be where you have major support and hindrance. Okay, no wala. So that's for the sell trade. That's for the sell trade on, and it has begun to sell it anyway. That's what the sell trade on US 30. But for a buy trade, should we see anything for a buy trade? So go in for a buy stop. Go in for a buy stop at 39081. Going for a buy stop at 39081, 39081, 39081, and you can look at taking your profit at this. It has begun to sell. If you have set the entry, it has started selling. If you didn't go for instant sell, it has triggered the sell entry that I just gave us. Just allow it to run. Just allow it to run. If you didn't go for instant sell, it has even triggered the sell entry I gave us. All right. So allow it to run. Okay. And I was saying something about your buy entry. I said, in case you want to go for a buy, at least you set a buy stop. Go for a buy at 39081. 39081. And let's look at taking profit. Let's look at taking profit as 39104. 39104. 39104. 39104. I first gave us the first TP for sale at 39028. 39028. And I said, should it break the TP? And after you've taken your profit, enter again. Where you have major support is around this region. Okay. But the TP I gave you is 39028. So allow it to run. It will get there. It will get there. So for a buy trade, I said go in at 39081, 39081, 39081, and take your profit at 39104, 39104. That is for US 30. That's for US 30. Quickly, let's touch on the remaining, and then we'll call it a day here today. US 500. US 500. You see, all of them are giving, what's it called? Sell signal. All of them are giving sell signal. So let's just do this quickly on US 500. Just prepare for a sell. Just going for a sell. Let me see it on 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, so let's look at us doing a sell on US 500. If price trades below 510, 5107.4, 5107.4, and let's take our profit. Let's take our profit at 5103.1. Okay. So if you are not doing instant sell, I could go for instant sell. Those of you who have mind, you could go for instant sell. But if you are not doing instant sell, just wait for a sell stop at 5107.4. 5107.4. and take your profit at 5103.1. 5103.1. Then for a buy stop, just go above this resistance at 5. Okay, at 5116.6, 5116.6, 5116.6 for a buy stop, 5116.6, and take your profit at 5121.0. 5121.0. Let me take it again. For a sell stop, if you are not doing an instant sell, if you want to wait for a sell stop, go for a sell stop at 5107.4. 5107.4 and take your profit at 5103.1. 5103.1. Then for a buy stop, going at 5116, 5116.6, 5116.6, and take your profit at 5121.0, 5121.0. I believe that is got as well. Right. Then let's consider US 2000 and then wow. See 2000 this morning. Okay. On US 2000 this morning. US 2000 this morning, it has been doing the sell this morning anyway. All right. So let's look at us. Let's just wait for a sell stop on it. All right. Let's wait for a sell stop at 2054.1. 2054.1. Let's wait for a sell stop at 2054.1. And then we take our profit. We take our profit at 2051.1. A sell stop at 2054.1. And then we take our profit at 2051.1. 2051.1. A sell stop at 2054.1 and a TP at 2051.1. Now, for a buy trade, I will only give you a buy limit. I will give you a buy limit on this index at my TP for my sell stop entry. Take a buy limit at 2051.1. Take a buy limit at 2051.1. Take a buy limit at 2051.1, and the first layer of resistance will be 2054.1, but it's going to trade it as well, go back up. Now look at where price started off from here, from this week support. It has gone ahead to test this verified resistance. It has tested it. It is coming down. So it's a sell trade for it. You know, it is coming down. It will come down, right? So, but going for your sell stop at 2054.1 and take a profit at 2051.1. But for your buy trade, set a buy limit at 2051.1. Set a buy limit at 2051.1 and then take your profit. The first one, you might want to first take profit at 2054.1. Once it continues further, follow it up the knot to the verified resistance and take your profit when you feel okay that you've made money. All right. I think we are done this morning. I think we are done this morning. Okay. So it's going to be a very beautiful day. We'll make money. Today. Let's meet at 3 o'clock for the live session this afternoon. Let's meet at 3 o'clock, and then we see how the market would move as well. Happy New Month once again to everybody. And it's going to be a very beautiful month. We will roll out our plans and the events we'll be having. We'll let you know, carry us along here. And let's see how we can all make money together. Okay. So, somebody's asking, how will you place second TP? Okay, that once once price has taken profit on that one, for enter again, take a profit at that second TP. Do you get it now? All right. Thank you, everybody. Let's have a very wonderful Friday.